Hey guys, and welcome back to Car Collections. And as you can see behind me is a Ford Mustang Dark Horse. That is right, a Ford Mustang Dark Horse. I just purchased this, and today I'm going to be showing you guys what this thing is like and all about it. We're going to take it out for a drive. I'm going to show you guys the price and yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, but without further ado, let's get into it. We're going to start off with the Dark Horse, which is essentially one of the top tier in the Mustang lineup. I don't believe this is the most expensive Mustang you can buy in this game. I'm not positive, but this is kind of similar to the Shelby of the new generation of Mustang. As you can see, this one is finished in this kind of sort of grayish bluish metallic. This one has a fine paint speckle coat on it, which I really like this paint coat. A lot of my cars have this paint coat. I pretty much use it on all my cars because I think it looks good. It gives the car a nice shine. It also emphasizes the body lines, as you can see here, in the rear of the car. You can see, the kind of emphasized body lines there. Overall, though, pretty cool looking car. We're going to start off with what the Dark Horse gets you. The first would be this ginormous rear diffuser. You do have 4 exhaust tips, 2 on either side of the rear diffuser. We also have this really big wing, which is cool. It definitely looks really cool. We do get these wheels. These are just regular Dark Horse wheels. You probably can modify the wheels to your choosing. We also get this cool kind of matte gray accents on the hood there, with another black line going around it with a hood vent there, and we get more of that, that black. I'm blanking here, but that kind of black trim finish below the lights. This is the refreshed Mustang, so they have the more modernized front-looking lights, and as you can see, the more curved rear lights. Overall, not a ton of changes to the refresh, but why don't we take a look at the pricing of this, and then we'll head out and just go for a drive. I bought quite a few cars. I did kind of revamp my car collection, if you will. Give it a minute to load. Here is the new Mustang. 30 grand for a base EcoBeast. Not bad to get into a Mustang for 30 grand. You can also get an EcoBeast with a convertible for 41 grand. Pretty nice. But the one that I got is, as you can see, the Dark Horse. $71,505. $71,505. Overall, not too bad. I'm not positive if there is a trim above this. Maybe not. No, it doesn't look like there was anything above it. So the Dark Horse is the nicest trim Mustang you can get. Of course, you don't have to get the newest generation. If you want a Mustang, maybe you don't have as much money, you can get into an EcoBeast for 25 grand, and you can get the Belco. And the Belco GT350R for 65 grand, about 10 grand cheaper. Pretty cool looking with all the stripes and everything. This is kind of, my Dark Horse is kind of the newer version of that, but why don't we fire up the Dark Horse and take it out for a spin. We will do a cold start so you guys can hear what the exhaust sounds like. Alright, prepare for the cold start. Pretty good sounding cold start. This car does have 4 seats, so you can fit 4 people. Just get on the road, quick little rev. As you can see, it spits flames, which is pretty cool. Let's get on the road. Look at this person. One of my favorite things about Mustangs is the sweeping turn signal. Not bad, not the quickest car I probably have ever driven, but not bad at all. Got it back down to regular driving speed. We'll set it at the speed limit, 65. Oh, is that? There's another dark horse. This is actually a pretty clean bull. Kind of gives off GTD vibes. Get a better look at the other Mustang. Two dark horses. Looks like he has some driftable going on there with his. Mine is not quite equipped for that much drifting, but as for just normal roleplay-ish driving here, get on it once again. Does pretty good. Once you stop here, brakes nicely. I will fill up the tank here because I think we are out of gas. What do you guys think? Like the look of the new Mustang? Let me know when you get a new dark horse or an old body style Shelby. Lock our cars and it just comes up here and can drive off. Let's full up here. See how much it costs to fill up the car. Not quite from full, but $3 per gallon. But we'll see how much that costs equivalent to the amount of gallons that this car holds. $49.06. Not bad. Honestly, the gas prices in this game are pretty equivalent to real life. At least where I live. You know, in some places it's more, but as you can see, an old body style Mustang pulling up next to us. A lot of Mustangs. That wasn't quite fair. They had a bit of a little bit more of a leap off than I did. Maybe I'll buy a Shelby eventually and do a comparison. I had a Shelby for like a week and then I sold it. I really do like this car. This is a fun car to drive. It looks good. Spits flames. Cool car. Overall, I don't really like it. Me personally, I wish they made a Dark Horse convertible because I would get that. I like the convertibles because they have the realistic interior. And no, the badges are no longer on the cars because Greenville, Ford and Greenville. I don't know exactly what happened, but Ford did not want their cars in Greenville, and Greenville evidently decided to remove the badging apparently, which apparently I guess that fixes the problem. I don't know what the ordeal was, but it doesn't feel like I'm going 90 when I'm going 90. Slick car. I like it. I don't know though. In real life, I don't know if I'd pick this over a Shelby. I'd probably pick a Shelby over this in real life. I don't know though. Shelby's just sounds kind of overall cooler. That's in my opinion. More cool, rather. Cool is not a word. I think that cop needs to pull himself over. Alright, let's wrap it up. Nice little drift there. I did not mean to do that. Anyways, with that, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, I'm glad. And hopefully I'll be back here soon with another video for you guys. And thanks for watching.